All right, and now it's time for like a nostalgia feels video. We got today has been just a truckload of trailers. I mean, there was one for Detective Pikachu, and this video is going to be focusing on Toy Story 4. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I remember when Toy Story 3 ended, I'm like, what an ending to the franchise. And then when they announced the Toy Story 4, I was scratching my head like a lot of 90s kids like myself. I mean, Toy Story 3 went out on such a high note. Why are they making a Toy Story 4? Like, Andy gave the toys away. He went to college. Why are the toys coming back? I mean, immediately, the words cash grab or cash grab with a hyphen, however you say it, just popped into my mind. I'm like, well, you know how these franchises usually do. As soon as they create like a final installment, it's like, and part 5 is going to be the last part in this classic series. But if that final part kills it at the box office, then they're either going to make a part 7 or just keep on going with the franchise, however you want to put it. Toy Story 4, the trailer, I was laughing. I mean, the toys just dancing around in a circle. Then there's this like little sport creature with like yarn hands or something. He was like, I'm not a toy. And then he calls everybody to crash and runs off. So lightheartedness. And what's really getting me is the fact that we got such a lighthearted, funny trailer or teaser trailer when yet the cast of the film said, I think Tom Hanks and Tim Allen both said in separate interviews that the final, or at least, like that final scene was too much that they couldn't even look at each other, and the other voice actors in the face because it was so sad. So, yeah, I mean, if Toy Story 3, the incinerator scene, I mean, if that wasn't enough to, be a tearjerker, then I don't know what the heck to expect out of Toy Story 4. But, am I going to watch it? Yeah, I ain't going to lie, I'm going to watch it. Am I going to be like, first in line at the theater? Probably not. I mean, I want to watch it eventually, but I'm not like, oh man, this is the movie I've been waiting for. I'm more excited for Avengers 2. But I'll put it this way. I am very curious if Disney Pixar will leave it alone. And by that, I mean, after the 4th one, will they finally shelf Toy Story? Will they do it? I don't know. I'm just saying because in recent news, we got the whole Shrek reboot thing. And I'm just like, do we really need a Shrek? The thing about Toy Story is that it got better as the movies went on. First one, oh gosh, classic. But the second one, arguably, is better than the first one. Third one, I wouldn't say, I mean, it had the feels. It definitely had feels and moments. But I think out of the 3, in my opinion, 2 is the best. 1 and then 3. That's just my opinion. 4, I don't know what they're bringing to the table, but the fact that the actors are so, emotional about it, it leads me to believe that we are in for some tears during the film. Going back to Shrek real quick, and I'll definitely do a video on my thoughts on that. That movie hasn't even been out long enough to even deem a reboot, if you ask me. I mean, to be honest, kind of like Toy Story, Shrek 2 was arguably better than Shrek 1. And I love Shrek 1, but I just feel like movies where the sequel is indeed a solid it's a fluid transition from part 1 to part 2. Part 3 was I don't even know why it was made. Part 4 was just, okay, they're just doing this for the money. But they finally shut the book on it, so I don't know why they're doing a reboot. My expectation is definitely an emotional film in part 4, but the reality is, and I'm afraid to say it, I would not be surprised if there is a Toy Story 5 or Toy Story reboot or Toy Story TV series based off how well 4 does. It will not surprise me if that happens because we live in the day and age of nostalgia and reboots. And those two words together mean money for these companies. So I'm not knocking the companies, but at the same time, it just sucks when they take a franchise as one. And look, I know I don't want to bad talk the Toy Story franchise before the 4th part actually comes out. But let's be real. We live in the age of reboots, whether it be live action TV shows, live action movies like Bad Boys. They're doing a new one. The Martin series is coming back. They're talking about a Shrek reboot, and those are just three off the top of my head. There are a lot of other reboots coming out, if not already out there, like the whole The Boy Meets World, Girl Meets World, that ended already. You got Raven's Home out there. Gosh, man, what a day to live in. So let me know your thoughts on Toy Story 4's trailer in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you in the next video.